What's that?
What? Way up in my face, boy.
Goddamn America right there. Ahí está.
Looks like about a 8:20 arrival. Touchdown at LAX. Maybe at the gate. Hopefully about 8:30. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy the ride.
I am headed to the shop right now to check on the 240 and see what's new, what's next, and this blinker is obnoxious. But it took a while to kind of start working on the 240 because we didn't know how we were gonna move forward, you know, now that the event was done and the whole thing was build and drift in a month, and I'd say I pretty much accomplished that. But yeah, so we agreed that, you know, our spec's gonna rent out a portion of the shop to me to use to be able to work on the car and to vlog, and I am very appreciative of that, so it is on. I'll get over there, check on the 240 Friday, and then let you guys know what's next and what needs to be done. Alrighty. Right now there's like a little dinky hose out there, I'll show you guys. So I'm putting fittings on the end of the actual hose so that I can hose off the 240. Ooh. Let me get a new stand. I broke my stand. Bear with me. So I just loosened this. This is gonna slide. Well, this is gonna go. This is gonna slide in there. And this is gonna stick there and clamp together, and it'll look like this side. Oh, shit. Huh? Yeah, there we go. Good as new. So I don't have a stand, so I took off one of the Sparko pillows and I'm putting it on my dash, maybe like this, and I'm gonna rest the camera right here. Crikey, it worked. Gotta vlog. Okay, so here's the earth. Round. What is next to the 240? That is a very good question. This is my gym book, actually. If you guys want to see something, I like write down all my gym workouts and I store them. And this is probably the fourth one I've gone through. I've been tracking it for 2 years now. Fuck no, it's been longer than that. I've probably been tracking my workouts for 4 years, believe it or not. Yeah, I had to take a year off when I broke my collarbone last year. My collarbone really took like 8 months to heal, but it took way too long. Anywho, I digress. At the gym, I took notes while I was doing cardio because I hate cardio. I don't think anyone likes it. So first of all, where am I going with the 240? Well, the direction that I'm gonna go now is I'm gonna continue drifting and making this exactly where I want. Obviously, some corners were cut trying to get the car at the event, but I set a goal. The goal was to have the car drift ready and for me to be drifting it in 1 month's time, and I accomplished that. As of right now, my goal is a clean looking drift build. And everyone's like, oh, you can't have a clean drift build. I'd like one, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm putting power down to the wheels. I think 500 is reasonably fair. Right now it's probably putting about 350 out. I want to do heads in a can, maybe a wet shot or something. And minus all the crap in my car. But as you can see right now, I took out the center console and everything's kind of like roughly there in a pipe because I didn't have a chance to get anything else in time for the event. Again, the goal was to get it there. You know, I want to keep it that clean look, so I want to put the center console back and I'm going to reposition this so it's clean in a nice place. Maybe try and feed it where the OEM E-handle goes. Maybe put it on the right there. Definitely get a new pipe. If you guys have any good like recommendations what I should use for a pipe, let me know. No, do not say a dildo. The centering rings for the rear, the rotor doesn't sit as snug as I would like it to. Still gotta figure out the running rich issue. I have a feeling it has to do with one of the O2 sensors. I still have the drain in the battery. If someone wants to come figure that out for me, diagnose that, I won't be opposed because I do not like electrical work. Obviously I want to do a cage. I really want to keep the stock interior in the car, like minus the dust. I have a perfect dash and that's like very rare in 240s. Maybe down the line I'll do like sheet metal, stuff like that, but I like the OEM look right now. Passenger seat is a little loose. I kind of stripped the bolts. Front and rear bash bars. I wanted to make my own, but I don't think I am going to because there's a company I really want to work with who has shown interest in working with me as well. And so we'll see, that's in the works right now. And I'm gonna do a wiper delete because my the motor for the wipers is bad and it like stops halfway. So fuck it, I don't need it. Oh, I wrote battery drain, oh, battery tie down because it ripped out of my trunk the last time at the track. And you gotta fix the motor mounts because right now it doesn't clear the steering column against the headers, and I'm running the Hinson headers and those are marketed to be able to clear, but it doesn't. So right now I'm stacked up, I know, ghetto, on washers to give me the clearance I need. But I think I remember talking to you guys about it. I want to get that fixed. I know I was talking about people should learn how to drift without an angle kit on their car, but after going to the track and talking to a lot of people there, a lot of people did prove a good point that with the V8, the amount of, you know, the torque curve there is and the amount of power that it puts down on such a light chassis bodied car, an angle kit is going to help compensate with that. So I would love to hear your opinions. Please comment below. I will read them and let me know your thoughts on if I should get an angle kit, if I should, what brand you guys would recommend, or if you don't think I should get one, if you think I should flawlessly learn how to drift and be extremely good with the stock, you know, steering setup. I don't know why I made this mount and I'm holding the camera. Oh man. The build goals, I wrote down 6. Clean drift build, stockish interior with cage, 500 wheel horsepower, an easily detachable exhaust. I want a quiet exhaust and I want to be able just to remove one and fucking dump it open pipe. I like to be drifting bi-weekly, at the very least once a month, and I want to make some sick videos for you guys. The most immediate next step in the future is fix all the repairs I want, build this car clean as fuck and how I have always envisioned it, and start drifting. Really get out there, guys. One other thing. If anyone in the Los Angeles area has a truck and trailer, they would let me rent from them, or they would want to come to the track and I could throw gas money or something, buy you lunch, I don't know. Please hit a sister up because that's one of my biggest struggles right now is truck and trailer. I don't want to drive the car to a track. Pull the car around, gonna hose it down, clean her up a bit and get her back inside. Just a quick hose down, nothing too much. This is like the most unsexy way to wash the car.
Spray yourself. Work it. Work it.
Car's clean. Hey. Okay, car is clean. There. I'm going to just bring her back around, put her in the garage, tuck her in for the night. I think the next thing to take care of on the car is the fuel issue and the fact that it's running rich. Like I said, if anyone wants to tackle the battery drain issue for me, be my guest. Slide into those DMs. Realistically, a clean 240 drift build. I know, it's never been done. Clean things up, make the interior look a little more stock, get a nice cage in there. That's a little more long term, but like I said, immediate goals are going to be more maintenance oriented than anything. And get it where if I wanted to, I could take this baby out on the track again tomorrow. I never really touched up and really talked about the last drift event, or my first drift event, but overall I was super happy with how the day went. The car went the whole day without braking. Like literally, I was, the very end of the day it decided to take a shit on me. But oh yeah, overall I'm super happy. Like I said, some corners were cut so that we could meet our goal and get the 240 driftable on the track. But now that I'm not caged by a deadline, for lack of a better way to say, I am going to do this proper. And in case this is goodbye, bye! Gonna make this video go real fast.